Open. That really hurt.
Ga, 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 ga. Mama. Ga, 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 ga. Who? Tata? Tata? Ga, 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 ga. Ga. Ready? Yeah. Happy New Year from the Uncle Panda Winter Show. Ga, ga, ga.
What's up? I'm Uncle Panda.
It's winter here.
That's winter over there. Guess what we got for you tonight? Get a little freaky deaky.
It's
Here's a clue.
yeah,
Check out what my man did.
yeah.
I think I'm like ascended the astral form, Uncle Panda.
Dude, can you like send back? We got a whole show to do. So like we're artists and we accept any cash that might come our way. I refuse no windfall to go fund my broke buttocks. Oh yeah,
So, I'm
sound
just
check.
trying.
Man, yeah, it's hard going through life with only one ear, really half the hearing that most people have. It's pretty funny. Of all the disabilities, it's the one I'd want to have though.
It's got to be like challenging.
It has its benefits, believe it or not.
Well, you could just tune people out. I suppose.
Exactly. When you get annoying people or something, you can
Yeah.
just be like with the baby the other day, right? Everybody loves babies. We all do. But when babies are screaming and throwing a fit, everybody's like, eh.
Yeah.
I'm right there. I'm like, oh, I rock the baby.
Yeah, he's just.
I'm deaf. Oh, that baby's screaming. Look at this. Oh, the tears and the shit. I mean, poopus. We're trying to edit the show.
We were told we had to be more clean.
We agree.
Yeah.
Clean like zest, or therefore not a zest copyright product. So we got paintbrushes. We're actually artists.
These will be our monster pieces, as you will see in the title.
In the title. We got this cool kit my sister gave me. Check out all the colors. Thank you, sis.
Good
Penny?
job, Mom.
Penny, thank you. I went downtown and got a little head.
How much did it cost?
$20 like usual.
Prices went up.
Yeah, I know. But you know, a small price to pay for a little head. Hi, Winter. How are you doing? Eventually, we're going to talk somebody into it.
Yeah. That's a free hospital.
We might paint this baby. We was talking about it, wasn't we? We could make it look like a Joker or something.
We should do like each do one half.
It's alive.
We could each do one half.
What are you looking at, fucker?
All right. I have no clue what the heck I'm gonna do for this painting.
That sometimes makes the best ones. I've been kind of thinking about doing an old wink nod to Poltergeist and having a guy pull his face off.
That's on brand.
Because you know I like to go for the over the top and everything.
Over the top.
Hey, if you're going to live life, live life.
I mean, those are words of wisdom.
Exactly. The secret to life is to live.
Think about it. Think about it.
Live, laugh, love. Oh, dang, another copyright. This is a beautiful art kit. We're going to break it into good style.
Yeah.
I'm just checking it out.
You know, since Bob Ross is already taken, you could just call yourself Robert Ross. But Robert Ross doesn't sound as cool.
Yeah, I know. And you know what sucks? Is you have to actually open each
Yeah.
each paint thing. Like, okay, I understand safety seals on products, but why does there have to be a safety seal
Oh no, seal.
on every single tube of paint?
Is the cap not already the seal?
Yeah,
It's paint. It's not like you're gonna eat it.
it's not like you're gonna ingest it or anything. And speaking of seals, you know what pisses me off?
I thought you was gonna say the musician.
No, just basic wrapping and seals. You know what really makes me mad? And you get the cheese out, right? You don't know where you start. You can't find where you start at. You're like looking and stuff. The dog's impatiently waiting.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't
Are
find
you willing
it.
to eat it with the plastic on?
Have you ever done that?
Are you high enough to do this?
I've done that. I was high enough to do that. I grilled it like a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
And I forgot to take the wrapper off.
You just say fuck it because you're so high. It's already plastic cheese.
Pretty much, yeah. And the next day, you're like passing plastic.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Yeah, it's kind of scratchy. It's got kind of a scratchy feel, but.
Speaking of shitting, tell the world about your encounter at Walmart.
Oh my God, man! We was coming up here, man. We was at Walmart. I ate some chili last night. I'm not gonna say what kind. Armor. But it was a name brand chili, and I started feeling it. I was like, man, I gotta go to the bathroom. So I'm going to Walmart, and I get up to the stall. There's somebody in the other
Oh,
stall.
poor bastard.
You know, poor guy. I'm coming in there. This is old man crap. It was basically
Your ass explosion. You know, it's like.
Explosion.
it was an ass-plosion. You know, I make my own words up. Screw society. I'm making up my own
We'll
language.
put that on a t-shirt.
Ass-plosion. Yeah, and the smell was like death. I mean, it just smelled horrible. You know, like when you walk up on something dead?
Yeah.
That's the way it smelled. So I'm done. I'm leaving.
You know, we live by the national pie, man.
I'm getting up, and the flusher's not working. So I'm just like, sorry, dude, and left. You know, I was like, poor guy. He's probably gonna be haunted by the smell of that chili that I did. I gotta get sketching. You're already sketching. Here, what we're gonna do with these paints? That's our dilemma. I'm thinking we just dump them when we.
Yeah, go for it. Just put them towards the center, I guess.
But he's trying to get a head start on my artistic skills. Vincent Van Gogh, he's one of our favorite artists.
I couldn't believe what they did to his paintings.
I was so upset when he said that. I was born an artist. My mom used to call me Doodle, remember?
Doodle, yeah.
Doodle. She's like, there goes my doodle. He's always doodling.
You know what? Since everybody's suing each other, you should sue SpongeBob for Doodle Bob.
I know, because my life is exactly like SpongeBob, if you think about it.
Yeah.
My wife's name is Sandy Bottoms. My name is Bob. I got messed up teeth. My laugh is, we're working on my laugh because it's kind of like, it's kind of creepy.
Mr. Krabs.
So we're working on we're working on some things. We're trying to make it cleaner, more family oriented.
It's you.
Yeah, right.
The
Addams family.
World.
No funny, no money.
Isn't it funny how in America we always think like we live in America, we are the only country.
Oh yeah, it's so arrogant. It's so arrogant. It really is. And you know, I have a completely different viewpoints and
Yeah.
stuff. It's like, how dare we?
We properly have old person viewpoints.
Okay, like America is like, how dare you? It's like we got our act together or something. Come on. We're just as messed up as any other country over here.
Look, we're just recording our mess up for you guys. So, what are your favorite
Okay, spit it out.
70s or previous monster flicks?
70s.
So like the 30s with Lugosi and Karloff, into like 70s with Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, Vincent Price.
I like to fly
You like The Fly?
with Vincent Price.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wanted to do a costume with the fly.
You know,
Because
so
Help
many people
me.
know who he is, but don't actually know his work. Like, haven't watched his movies. It's sad.
it is sad because Vincent Price was pretty much a superstar.
Yeah.
I loved his acting. He was actually in the Ten Commandments.
Yeah.
But he was a good actor. What's your favorite?
I mean, because there's a lot of comedic shit when it comes to old school monster movies.
There is.
Like, quite literally, I can relate to Frankenstein and
Oh.
just
Because it's basically all alike here. Good.
Yeah, us as men,
yeah.
you know, because, okay, we're men.
You know what gets me?
Drink good.
Yeah.
The way our conversation's pretty limited. We're basically animals that drink good.
Yeah.
Weed, smoke good. You know, it looks like he's smoking a blunt.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, that's every guy in America. Drink good. Even when he met the bride, you know,
Yeah.
she hate me. That's what makes it so, she hate me. Of course she does.
Horse.
You're
Buttocks.
the guy, dude. I'm so excited for my Spider-Man comic to come.
Yeah.
Our first Spider-Man comic. Thank you, sis, again. She provided us with lots of entertainment today.
Yeah.
That's much better, yeah. Oh, that's cool. I can make that effect. See, being an artist, you can change it into whatever you want it to be.
Yeah. Our only limitation is yourself.
That's true. And what you think it might look like. If anybody who actually does want to buy these pictures, we will actually.
Yeah. I mean,
You guys are fucking boring.
we can do
Boring.
You know what I mean? We could do like a giveaway now.
Oh yeah, we could. Yeah, we
And
could
then
do
do
that.
like prints after.
We could actually do that.
Uncle Panda, let's take a blunt break.
Blunt
You're
break.
only limited by what you think you can do.
Yeah.
And then you got to go for it. You can't just, you can't just talk about doing the show. You got to, that's life, folks.
It's facts.
More words of wisdom from Uncle Panda. That's life, folks. You got to go for it in life. You're never going to get a painting done if you don't pick up the pencil.
See? You're the family-friendly stoner, Uncle Bob.
I could also be quite the
Buttocks.
asshole.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. But I get on a viewpoint of what I think is a good viewpoint.
What is your favorite version of King Kong?
Kitty Tom?
No, of
My cat?
King Kong.
Oh. King Kong. Oh, it had to be the classic.
Yeah, the 30s or the
Well, I grew up with that, every Christmas.
Yeah. Well, yeah, Grandpa.
But I've seen them all. But then, actually, I also like the 70s version.
Yeah, with Jeff Bridges.
Yeah, because I like the way they did it.
He's the dude.
Yeah, he's the dude, right?
Yeah.
So now, see, here's the secret. I'm flipping to a whole new thing. Got to do the skull underneath. What are you drawing?
It's gonna be a surprise.
Come on, man. Surprise. Surprise me. Monster films. I like the Jason films. I like the Jason films.
Yeah, until you get to then Jason in space. What is that? Jason 10.
Oh, God, that was horrible. But I've still watched it
yeah,
3
you
times.
still watch.
You know what's worse than Jason in space?
What's that?
Leprechaun in space.
Yes, I've seen Leprechaun.
Oh, I thought I had a
What was-
hemorrhage watching Leprechaun in space.
Oh,
No.
shouldn't be
What
calling
was
me
the
laddie.
point?
He was a giant leprechaun. I'm like, no. I'm burning gray matter as I sit here watching this.
So, Uncle Panda.
Hmm?
The panda suit is in cold storage. We have to make an attempt to retrieve it.
Yes, because it is a valuable prop.
Yeah.
$5.99, Dollar General.
Pandalicious, baby.
So now you can see that we actually do our own art.
Yes.
This was a blank canvas.
This is for you, world.
I do things other than deep thought, though, I mean, other than comedy.
I was
I do
speaking
have
of
lots
problems.
of deep thoughts, believe it or not.
Uncle Bob, you know what?
What's
You're
that?
effectively a cult leader.
I could be. You see, God was like an artist. He started off with a blank, can we say God? A blank universe. And he's a
I know
creator.
your word. That's your religion.
And yeah, you gotta have your own version of religion too.
Yeah.
Everything in life, you gotta have your
Believe
own.
me, you're not so bad when it comes to it.
I don't push it on people. I don't push it because people gotta make their choices themselves. Ain't I cool? I don't push that stuff because that's when it gets ugly.
I'd say you're pretty.
That's when it gets ugly.
Yeah.
When you're pushing your opinion on somebody else, anytime you're doing that, then your opinion don't matter anymore because now you're ugly. If I push my opinion on you, then that's wrong, right?
I mean, that's what I think.
That's what I think too.
Everybody has their own opinion.
You can have your opinion, whatever it will be. I mean, you can worship a pork chop.
Yeah.
Just don't push it on anyone else. You can go home and like, oh, a holy pork chop. It's cool.
Yeah.
The whole world's cool with that. Just don't push pork chop on anybody else.
I say that about anything. You know?
Have you worshipped a pork chop today? No. I like to eat them. Damn you.
Oh, holy pork
It's
chop.
okay. Whatever you want to believe in life, it's awesome.
Yeah.
But you can't push it on other people. That's when it gets ugly. If they want to come join it, though, then it's their own choice.
In other words, when are you starting your cult?
Oh, I could, but I'm not. People are such sheeple. People are such sheeple. I could if I wanted to. But I don't. I would not. I don't want to control people. I want them to make their own choices in life. Some of them are very hilarious. I like people making their own choices in life because I like seeing the repercussions that happen.
Yeah, exactly.
And then I just sit back and laugh.
We'll talk about it on the show.
I would have gave you advice, but we both know you wouldn't have took it.
Yeah.
So I just sit back and laugh at the repercussions. What not? You know, you start noticing it because
Yeah.
you see this guy messing up. You know he's gonna mess up. So you just start thinking to yourself, I'm just gonna sit here and watch this. That's me every day. I'm just gonna sit here and watch this happen.
The sketch,
I could be blind and that
this
would
shit
suck.
needs to be fixed. Why? It should be much more easier access.
I know. Why is there a safety seal on paint? You know? It's like,
And then when you take it off, you are like automatically get.
then you get paint on you. You're like,
Thank you.
thank you, paint company. Yeah, I know your intentions were good. I do know this. But now I got paint all over my
Yeah.
thing. Not just once, but many times. And you're old and your sketches come out slow. But I want to get this just right.
What else comes out slow, Uncle Bob?
Oh, everything when you're old. Fire in the hole! Woo! We had to take a lunch break.
That's what happens, you know.
What do you call this? Blood pizza? It's like blood. Blood
Yeah,
pizza.
we're vampires, you know how it is.
Type O, my favorite.
So Dr. Seuss, what a jackass.
Right. I never knew.
Yeah.
Until
Yeah.
you told me it was a jackass, but
Yeah.
why?
I mean, his wife, she did everything. She was the like true visionary. You know what I mean? The stories came from her. And
What you talking about, Willis?
he just stole them. Yeah.
Hmm?
So like, yeah, and then she died, and the next year he remarried. Like,
The next year.
yeah.
So like he took everything.
Yeah.
Man, he took the last can of Who Hash. He was the Grinch, I bet, in the book. She was probably writing the book thinking,
Intercourse.
you're the Grinch. You know, bleep up. He stole all her ideas. And then when she died, he married the next year.
Yeah.
Well, how do you meet somebody that fast? He probably already had her lined up. This is not sounding like Dr. Seuss
You got any
anymore.
ideas?
It's not sounding like Dr. Oh, here's my sketch so far. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of creepy. Face pool. Anybody wants to purchase any of our little artwork? We would never say no.
So broke.
We
Please,
would never
please.
say no. Blood pizza. Your cat's looking at it. Dr. Seuss. What a Dr. Jackass. Whoop,
Dr.
bleep
Dick
that
Dad.
out. Really, anybody who waits for his wife to die so he can cash in on her, what, you know.
Fucking asshole. Oh, intercoursing
Buttocks. We've decided to, instead of using the word
Buttocks.
ass, we might bleep in buttocks. So Dr.
So did
Seuss,
like
what up,
they script
Hot
this
Ox?
or what's going on?
Which direction is this show going? I don't understand.
Well, it's either that or call him Dr. Gluteus Maximus.
Yeah. Hey, so you know Godfather, Goodfellas.
Of
We
course.
fucking love Goodfellas, right?
Hmm?
You know Ray Liotta died last year, right?
No way. You know this red.
Hey, boo boo, this is one long gap. I gotta say something funny
Yeah,
right
yeah,
about
yeah.
here.
I don't recall. I just know that he passed away.
You know what celebrity freaked me out when he passed away was Robin Williams.
Yeah. You never know what's going on inside of somebody's head, man.
I would just like to know if that was on purpose or not, because, you know,
I mean, they said it. They ruled it as suicide.
didn't they find him in his closet, like naked with a rope around his neck, though?
Yeah, suicide.
Wasn't it like autoerotic asphyxiation or something?
Something like that. Like, oh,
I don't know if I like him better or worse because of that, because it's like autoerotic asphyxiation. And he messed up, you know.
yeah.
But you gotta kind of, there's a part of
Have you ever seen Family Guy? No, go ahead.
you wonder if, was it worth it? Was it good? I bet that was really the best one.
You ever seen the episode of Family Guy where Quagmire is like being strangled by those people and he does the same thing? So he's like, joke's on you, motherfucker.
Autoerotic asphyxiation. Oh, wow.
Another fact, you know Bob Ross, he painted like 4 versions of each painting. And the one that we got to see was like the second or third version. He did one like painting to see how it actually would turn out. And then like the rest were essentially like practice paintings. That way
Yeah,
he could just
so-
get them down.
So like if this painting comes out like crap, well, I'm just more like Bob Ross.
You know what? Have you ever seen a dick flute?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. The story about the dick, tell that.
No, I worked at Goodwill, and you find some promiscuous things when you work at Goodwill. I'll just say that. And then I was going through. I had gloves on, mind you, but I pulled a dick out of some jeans. Only it wasn't just like a normal dildo. It was a flute. It was a dick flute.
Man, imagine if somebody stuck that up their rectum and they farted. They'd be playing a tune. Hey, you're practicing your flute. No, I farted. What? Because you never know where that flute went, you know?
Yeah.
You got an actual picture of it or something somewhere, but
Yeah, I'll post it.
Hey, Uncle Panda, I think I got a special flute for you.
Oh, those beans.
oh my gosh. The dick flute. I couldn't believe it when you told me. And who donates that to the Goodwill, you know? The poor and the needy.
Yeah, that's how you know that it was used for promiscuity.
The one thing the world needs, a nice dick flute. I think I'll donate that. Of course, after I've used it. Nice. That's great. The garbage might be a better spot for that, but donate it. Go ahead. Somebody out there probably bought it. That's the sad part. And probably tried to play it, not knowing where it's been. That's the even sadder part. So are we going to ever have like a homeless guy on the show? I think we ought to interview a homeless guy.
A homeless man?
Yeah, because
We
you
could
know,
just interview one on the street and see how that goes.
well, see, they work for food. I figure we can give them a bologna sandwich on the show.
Here, there's a pickle in it for you.
And if they get mad and want to leave, we can be like, there's a pickle. You sure you don't want to sit back down? There's an extra pickle in it if you finish the
All you
show.
gotta do is sit back down.
It might be good. I don't know. I would like to ask them what it's like to be a scumabumamoochie.
Let's come up on.
That's a word I made up too. Yeah. Scumabumamoochie. It's kind of like a combination of their whole lifestyle. What's it like being a scumabumamoochie?
That's unfortunate.
At that point, he probably won his pickle, you know.
Wait, what kind of pickle are you talking about?
Well, it might be a dick flute pickle. You never know. I had this friend in school one time, and he was kind of dense. You know, he wasn't really a genius.
Yeah.
And we're doing a test in school, and he got annoyed with me because I kept telling jokes. And he yells at me, he's like, Bro, I'm trying to constipate. I'm like, I think they're gonna flunk your grammar exam. I'm just guessing.
Don't stress, homeboy.
I'm constipating. I'm like, concentrating? I think you may score poorly on the grammar exam. But he was my good friend.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm trying to constipate. Constipate? Poor old John Poe.
John. What is time?
Time is a measurement of the changes in your environment.
Yeah, but what determines that?
Night, day, in between. Actually, time doesn't exist.
That's what I'm saying.
It only exists because we've made time up.
You can say that about anything, but even more significantly.
Well, lately I've been watching these like podcasts that tell you about you're living in the Matrix and stuff. So I'm like sitting there thinking, am I in the Matrix?
Mm-hmm.
Is this the Matrix?
Simulation theory?
Yeah, I mean, if it's a simulation, then who wrote my simulation? I want to meet that guy. It's like, come on, dude, couldn't you get me
No,
something?
they're actively simulating them.
Oh, is it like we would be actively changing our simulation?
Yeah, somebody's playing you like a video game, essentially.
Well, somebody finally woke up. It's like, dude, where have you been? I've been bumping into the wall here for 20 years. You know, you got that one Sims character that's always bumping into the wall. That's me.
You left me behind, you jackass.
I've been bumping into the wall for like 20 years on a simulation. It's like, then they come back, oh, dude, I left that guy standing there just bumping into the wall. Sorry, man. Hey, no problem. Whoever is in charge of the simulation. Thank you. Thank you. You know, if you had played, I might have succeeded in life. Could be. Could be. You know, I pray every night, though. I have my own beliefs, but could be a simulation. You never know.
Yeah.
How would you know, really?
A teacher tried to explain that to me, but I was too young to understand.
Well, that's simulation theory. There's all kinds of different beliefs. I mean, we live in there's so many different beliefs that people have. You really could pick and choose. And you can make up your own. There's really no rules in life.
I don't know, Mr. Know-It-All. I think I'm taking the blue pill.
There's always
Well,
that.
hello, Mr. Know-It-All.
And what's with that laugh? You sound like Muttley. Sound like a chainsaw, Uncle
I
Bob.
say, calm down, Mr. Krabs. Damn it, Bobby.
Mr. Panda. You're supposed to do the panda dance. Why are you making it hard?
That's what she said.
We'd like to say that this show is dedicated to our 5 subscribers.
Hold on, let me check. 4.
Our 4 subscribers. Thank you for clinging to our humor. It must have been that joke I told. You told me you was kicking my ass earlier.
Damn
Telling
it,
me.
Uncle Bob. What did I tell you about being a jackass?
He was kicking my ass. He was trying to pound it into me.
What I say about offending our viewers?
They ought to be none today. We gotta be able to promote
I am
it.
stoned. I mean, I'm not stoned. I think people like that though when they see us do it, but
Yeah.
some people didn't. So we're straying away from that.
Are we?
Have you seen any Ed Wood movies lately?
Um,
We love watching Ed Wood. He's got such a good life.
have you actually seen Plan 9?
Plan 9 from Outer Space is one of my favorite movies.
Bela Lugosi, like, on drugs.
It's like the worst movie ever, but it's entertaining.
How about, what do you do, Glenn or Glenda?
Glenn
That
or
was about-
Glenda.
That was about his...
That was about him,
addiction,
though,
right?
right?
Yeah, about his addiction.
Addiction.
To Angora, the fabric.
Angora. See, I've been addicted to a lot of things, but I've never really been addicted to Angora.
You've never been addicted to any Angoras, Uncle Bob.
Imagine him trying to get a hit. Hey man, you got a good sweater? Angora sweater. Didn't Bella have his own addictions?
Yeah, morphine.
Morphine. Now There you go. I think he got that because of injury at one of the shows.
Yeah. I mean, it was...
Painkiller.
He got hooked on it at the
Painkiller at
hospital.
first.
Yeah.
I love Bela Lugosi.
You know what's even better, though? Martin Landau in the Johnny Depp version.
He looked just like him.
Yeah.
They did the hand thing. We love Johnny Depp anyway.
Yeah.
Who doesn't love Johnny Depp? Now I seen him visiting these sick kids. I'm like, who doesn't love Johnny Depp,
Did
man?
you see... do you know the singer Rihanna?
Huh?
Rihanna?
What you talking about, Willis?
You know the Umbrella song?
No. See? I'm so disconnected.
Wow.
Is it a song about an umbrella?
No, the singer, her name's Rihanna. She has like an underwear company.
Okay, I'm interested now.
But she does like a fashion show. And she got Johnny Depp to be in the fashion show.
You lost me. You had me with the underwear. You gonna have a New Year's resolution this year? I think it's kind of corny.
Yeah, I mean, I've been going to the gym more, so I'd like to keep up with that.
Right? That's a good resolution. I believe you'll keep yours, but a lot of people don't, you know?
Oh, I know.
Most people make their New Year's resolution and they break them by like, what, 2 weeks later. That's why I want to come up with, this year, I'm going to make New Year's resolutions
Realistic.
that are going to be so easy for me to keep that I'm going to keep them all year long. I promise. Because like I'm going to resolve to do things like I like to do. Like I resolve to get drunk and talk crap about the world. That's one of my New Year's resolutions. And I guarantee I'll probably keep that all year.
Yeah.
Because I just can't foresee me not getting drunk and talking crap about the world. I mean, it's kind of true.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
And I'm going to resolve not to stop painting. I'm going to resolve not to drop a big atomic explosion in Walmart anytime in the near future. New Year's Eve, it's kind of funny, you know? It's like, are you celebrating that you survived the new year? Or that you survived the last year? Or are you celebrating that you're going into the new year? Are you really celebrating that you survived the last year?
I think that should be something you're proud of.
I mean, we should all celebrate that we survived the last year. Because I'm talking to the world right now.
You want to hear something crazy?
Because we're survivors.
2023, that means 2020 started 3 years ago now.
COVID should have brought us all together.
Yeah.
We thought that, didn't we?
Yeah.
World.
It brought us.
World.
That's what I thought.
We had to do that whole lockdown thing and that blowed, but this should be bringing us all together instead of pulling us apart. I feel like it's pulling us apart more than bringing us together.
Yeah.
In the old days when we had a good old-fashioned plague, everybody got together. You know, it's the truth. It's like it pulled us together for some reason. In World War II, it kind of like pulled us all together.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I don't think that would happen because here we got the plague and it's 10 feet apart too. It's kind of hard to get somebody a hug 10 feet apart. But nowadays, nobody even cares. You're not even wearing a mask.
Yeah, I know. You got COVID for the first time this year.
Yeah, I got really sick and I'm sitting here thinking, where are the masks?
Yeah.
When we first came out,
But
everybody was wearing masks, 10 feet apart.
Were you wearing a mask?
Yes, I actually was. That's why sometimes I
Yeah,
wear a
you'll
bandana
wear it.
and
I've
stuff
seen you wear it
sometimes.
plenty of times.
I'm not trying to get it. Hellboy, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hellboy is starting to come out now.
Yeah.
I'm starting to see it. It's looking really good. He's such faster painter than me. I'm learning a lot from this kid right here. He's teaching me a lot. I'm from the old days where it took like a century to do a painting.
What about Bob Ross?
Well, yeah, Bob Ross. But
He
I like your
practiced it,
style.
though.
So I'm trying to get your style. But it's,
Don't jock my style.
no, sir. I'm going to learn from anyone I
No,
can
to be
learn
fair,
from.
I learned from you, and then I learned some more on my own. So if anything, the root knowledge comes from you.
Yeah, but that's good. Everybody should learn from each other. Everybody brings something to the table. Einstein said, it's a wise man who listens to a wiser man. So
Can we go quote for quote?
Not exactly. Don't quote me on that. Don't quote me on that. But I'm gonna make resolutions that I can actually keep. Like I resolved to be a dick all year.
What happens if somebody asks you to be resolved of weed for 1 year?
Hell no. We tried that, man.
You tried that.
I quit weed for like 2 years.
Not even. You quit weed for like 5 months.
5 months.
Must have felt like 2 years.
It felt like 2 years. It certainly did. And the thing is, 5 months, you could judge whether you like it or not, right?
Yeah.
Remember, I looked at you and I was like, I ain't digging it.
Yeah.
I'm not digging it because I'm starting to notice just how much the world blows. So when you start noticing just how much the world blows, you want to get high.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry, world. I'm never going to stop smoking weed. You don't have to like it. I promise not to blow in your direction. Unless you ask me to. But I just can't.
The world has changed now, you know.
It's not the world it used to be.
And as it should be, right? No, I mean at least for pot.
Oh yeah, I love the way the world's going towards marijuana. I think it's the right move.
Yeah.
And
How could
you
it
know,
not be?
well, you feel more peaceful when you're high.
Yeah.
I got gangster friends who are just gangster friends. I'm not going to say the title, but they're friends of mine, really good friends of mine. But yeah, they get high too,
Yeah.
and so do I. So we got something in common.
I feel like that's what bands people together.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We got something in common. So we're all out there getting high.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're pretty cool for a white boy. I'm like, yeah, but I'm really old now, so you can't call me boy. But you can't call me white. I don't mind.
Assorted checks mix.
And so, yeah, that's kind of it. There's
pick
not a
up-
racist bone in my body. It's just,
You pick up the lingo.
yeah. I can't do the dances, so I pull my back out.
Yeah.
I try to break dance, but when I try to break dance, it really breaks something. Remember when I broke my finger?
Yeah. Look like a stair step.
It looked like a boomerang. I came over to my man here. I'm like, man, I broke my finger, I think. He's like, you think?
It was stacked like this.
Yeah, it looked like a Lego. And he tried to talk some sense into me, but then
You
I
wouldn't
actually,
listen.
went with the company policy
You put
to
trust
stop
in
me
that.
fired from the big girl supply store. I was like, oh, they that's how I got to be a terrorist, remember?
Yeah, the terrorist watch list.
Oh my God, I
They
actually
sent you a
made the
letter.
terrorist watch list.
They
I
sent
was
you
known as a
letter.
terrorist. I was like, wait a minute, we gotta change this. I'm on the terrorist list.
Dun dun dun
Not
dun.
anymore though, but it's like, why would you do that?
Yeah, they got it taken care of, I think.
You were making ill jokes about the government. Shame on you. It's like, jokes. They're jokes.
That's a joke?
So there's that.
Ah, yes. Tell everybody you're a
Can't
terrorist.
believe that. Dr. Seuss, man.
Yeah.
And I can't believe that I thought Kanye West was a girl. You really got to catch me up. You know what it's like?
Yeah.
It's like Interview with the Vampire. Remember Lestat became disconnected with the world.
Yeah.
And he needed somebody younger to kind of connect him to the new age.
Let's talk about Lestat. He's kind of a jackass, too.
Yeah, he is. I mean, just like me. Well, I have a hard time connecting with people's feelings.
Yeah.
Feelings.
Nobody ever connected with mine back in the old days. They didn't give a crap about that.
I'm not getting my way. Uncle Panda. Me.
If you actually came up to somebody in the 80s and 70s, wanted to talk to them about your feelings, they'd look at you like you was crazy. Even women and stuff, they were like, feelings? He's over here feeling and stuff. You know,
Boy, I mean-
they be talking crap about you. The boy's over here feeling and stuff, man.
He
It
was
feels
such a-
good, Father.
Oh, boy.
You like that?
It feels good, Father.
It does it sounds so sweet.
Take those pantyhose off.
But Father, they
You
feel
know-
so good.
You
It's
know what
silky.
you remind me of? Have you seen Natural Born Killers?
No.
Rodney
Yeah.
Dangerfield.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Rodney Dangerfield like you've never seen.
Oh
him.
God, it was. It was so crazy. He was like feeling all over and stuff.
That feels good, Father.
I like that voice. We'll have to keep it. putting a little flesh on here. Flesh on flesh.
That sounds nice.
I have been insane like this my whole life.
Can confirm.
I don't just, it's actually the way to live.
Sure.
Sometimes, though, people be weirded out. And I can't really blame them.
Yeah.
Because I do be talking to myself sometimes. I have a whole conversation. I got so many personalities. We're having a party,
Personality party.
Yeah, we're having a personality party over here. And somebody's like from work's coming over to say something. I'm like, can't you see we're having a party?
Cuckoo. You ever watched the new Hellboy?
Yeah, I seen the new version.
I liked it.
I liked it.
It was comic accurate.
I liked it.
But it's not Ron Perlman, man. Ron Perlman was the real.
Remember how rude he was? Was you with me when I met him at Gen Con?
I met him too. And
Yeah, we were just asking the questions, but I didn't really know how to ask it.
Yeah.
'Cause
He
like
was
you
just
get
trying to be
nervous.
funny, I think.
Yeah, and I was
You
like,
know?
how is it when you do your own stunts? And he was like, oh, I don't do my own stunts.
Yeah.
You dumbass. You dumbass.
But I love Ron Perlman. He was nice to me when I got to meet him.
Yeah, but that doesn't matter to me because he was ready to kick my ass. That's like the time I met Tom Savini.
Uncle
Should bring
Perby.
that up. Oh, I remember that. Remember when we met the Candyman in the bathroom?
Yeah, he was cool. But that's a weird place to meet him.
Yeah, we took him out. We
thank
saw
you.
him at the urinal, and I could tell he was like, man, I'm just trying to piss. But you got him to come out and talk to everybody anyway.
Yeah, I was like, ain't you the candy man? He was actually on the... He's like, dude, I'm a little busy at the moment. I'm making some candy here, man. Give me a second. Can't even take a piss. Here comes a fat... he's thinking that. I can't even take a piss. Here comes this honky. Dude, okay, turn around. I'll sign it with my urine. You just get so excited at those places,
Yeah.
Every star you see, you just run up
They become
to.
less like real people. More like a spectacle,
Stars are just people like us, right? Or you and me.
With a lot more money.
With a lot more money, and that's the point. So if anybody had forgotten, we got to GoFundMe. So speaking of money,
Go
fund this honky.
Bag much?
intercourse.
If you GoFund me enough money, I will actually come to your house and entertain you.
Panda will do anything for $1.
I mean, not just any,
You said anything.
not any entertain. There'll be no ass.
Buttocks.
I can make an ass-plosion. An ass-plosion. I love that
You
word.
heard it here, folks.
You heard it here first.
Ass-plosion.
Ass-plosion.
You are, in fact, an asshole.
I am, in fact, an asshole at heart. It's my spirit creature. Some people say spirit creature. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
That's my spirit animal. I didn't even know I had a spirit animal until like 2000. I seen it posted. I got a spirit animal? I bet it's a possum or a rat. That would make sense.
Your Patronus is a possum.
Patronus. I like that hairy pothead. Or is it Potter? Is Pothead? I would be Harry
You
Pothead.
know what? That's probably getting big. Smoking.
I bet they were high. How can you fly on those brooms if you're not high? Come on.
Remember when you called that weed Dumbledore?
Yeah, this weed is like Dumbledore. Sometimes you'll get some weed that's kind of sorry and it's like, this is some Dumbledore.
Never insult Albus Dumbledore in front of me again.
That's Dumbledore.
R.I.P. Robbie Coltrane.
That was a lady though that wrote that book, right?
Yeah, J.K. Rowling. She is kind of a fucked up
Pleat
person.
gluteus maximus.
Well, we all are. You gotta be creative. You gotta be a little on the wall.
What do they call them? TERFs? She's a TERF.
What?
She hates trans people.
That's called a turf?
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling, you're a turf. That you
Speaking
knew.
of books, we should do a whole show about books.
Love books. I love to read. I'm rereading The Stand.
The Stand.
When
That's
I
a
get that-
long read.
I got the COVID, so I was like, I'm already halfway through.
It's good. It's worth it. Once you get in it, you get in it, I think. But it is a long read.
We're breaking it down. But I don't know if it's going to be done by the end of the show. It's mighty big. Monkeypox. I don't want to catch that, man. That looks wild. I don't like anything that makes your face and stuff break out, man.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather have the COVID because I don't want to have the monkeypox.
So,
you know?
winter here. I was asked kind of what I do just on a daily basis. And I like to play basketball a lot. You know, it's good cardio. Today, I wanted to take my friend out. He's been kind of holed up in his house for a while. You know, 2023, God, 3 years now? He's a bit of an agoraphobe, just to put it lightly. He doesn't quite understand why the mask mandates have been lifted. Guys, just don't judge him too hard. I know he might seem a little out there, but... Oh, speaking of him, here he is now. What are you doing there? What are you doing? Are you gonna let me introduce you to... It's for the show.
6 feet.
It's for the show.
The program, people.
It's for the show.
Wear the mask. What's going on around here? Stay back. 10 feet.
All right, COVID guy, you ready to play some basketball?
Just a moment.
Oh, you gotta wipe down the... I see. Don't you think that's a little bit much?
In this day and age.
Have you been watching any animes?
You know what I've been watching lately that's kind of shameful to my much shame?
What's that?
The Teen Titans Go cartoon.
The Teen Titans Go cartoon?
Yeah, I
some
know.
Some of it is okay, I guess.
I know, but it's for kids, but then you're sitting there like, you know, I kind of like it. I mean, I know it's corny and all that, but it's kind of funny. I like things that make me laugh like that. Of course, I like South Park, too. Man, I love South Park. What if cartoon characters had their, like, own personalities, though?
How do you mean?
Like adult personalities, you know? Like, what if Yogi and Boo Boo were, like, talking like regular people or something, you know?
Yeah, what would you think?
Well, I think they'd get annoyed with, like, the ranger and stuff, you know? Like Yogi would be like, hey, Boo, let's go get us a picnic basket, eh?
Yeah.
And Boo Boo probably be like, you know, yeah, I don't know, Yogi. The ranger might not like it.
Fuck the Ranger, boo-boo.
I mean, buttocks. Buttocks. It would be kind of interesting to see if cartoon characters had their own personalities, you know.
Yeah. You mean like adult personalities?
Well, yeah, because, you know, if they were adults, you know, with their own point of views, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They might even have their own lifestyle choice, like, you know, bend over, boo-boo, I got something to show you. Oh, Yogi, not enough. Buttocks. Buttocks. Not enough buttocks. Buttocks. I think I'd add more white. I have to add a little bit more cracker to this.
Said every white person ever.
Boy, oh boy. What a world, man. That's all I can say.
What a world, man.
What a world, man. That's all we can say. What do you say, America? Our world?
How many times? How many times do I gotta tell you?
1 million. It's worldwide.
So, we need to be on a mission to make our Uncle Panda technologically savvy so he can promote this shit too.
Uncle Panda is back in the 1970s. It's like I turned off in the 70s.
Yeah.
It's like, I was watching the news one day and I was like, I'm done with society. I just went to work and then I just came back home. I didn't pay attention to nothing.
That makes sense.
Didn't watch the news. Didn't pay attention to nobody on the street.
That makes a lot of sense.
But then the thing about it is, I was out of touch with reality for like 20 years.
For only 20 years or still today?
Or, well, yeah, still today. I'm trying to catch up now. Trying to catch up with the society, as it were. But like I said, you gotta remember, back in my days, the TVs were whittled out of wood. And they had like aluminum foil antennas. We had like 5 channels. And we had to believe what those 5 channels told us.
Hey, so I think we got some people that said they're interested in coming on the show.
Yeah, we're gonna have some guests soon,
Yeah,
right?
we'll have to step it up. I don't want to spoil anything. So.
I don't know if I could step it up. I could step it down a little.
Yeah, well, sounds like you've been a step down your whole life.
Exactly. Go fund me instead of go fuck me. I'm gonna say that till at least somebody sends me $20.
Sir, can you spare some Bitcoin?
You'll know because I'll call you up excited and guess what? Somebody went and funded me. Good, yeah, I got
I don't know if I want
$20.
to know about somebody funding you, Uncle Bob.
Somebody sent me $20. And I immediately went out and got some Spider-Man comic books. And I cannot wait till they come through the mail.
Yeah.
I just recently found out who Honey Boo Boo was. I didn't like it.
Nobody, and they're exploiting those children, you know?
Well, I just didn't like Honey Boo Boo. I was like, man, I would kick this kid. She'd be getting honey booed her ass
Yeah,
beat.
but think about how she feels. Like she's being forced to do it as a kid.
I forced her to stand in the corner. She was talking bad. My grandma would whip our asses, buttocks. And then she'd sit us on her lap and say, now why'd you make grandma whip your ass like that? You
Could
know,
have been cool.
those were the days. She would beat you like, I loved her to death. She'd beat you almost to death and she'd sit you on her lap. Now why'd you make grandma whip your ass like that? Now go play. You know. She was cool.
Yeah.
Grandma Dimple. She could whip your ass and make you feel good about it. You know I love you. That's why I did it. Go on in there and feel special now.
Yeah.
I'm watching my shows. Okay, I asked him if we had peanut butter. I can't even remember. Oh, and he says we got powdered peanut butter.
It's true.
Yeah, but I just like to put the spoon in there and make my sandwich.
I mean, that's you.
I've never heard of it. I was like, say who?
That's the common response.
I've never heard of it. I was like, powdered? There's powdered? I'm trying to light this up, like I said. I'm such a slow artist. Winter said I gotta hurry it up. We're still learning. I'm so old. I just want people to love me in America before
Please
I die.
give me attention.
Give me attention and love me before I die. Pity me! Pity me!
Too much to ask for.
Pity me. Pity me. I'll accept any cash bonus amount. Daddy needs a new walker. Daddy needs a new walker.
Texas Ranger?
Remember when you thought you were Jesus?
Yeah.
He looks like Jesus, and he thought he was Jesus one day. So, what was we on? Mushrooms?
As a
I'm
trip.
Jesus Christ.
Quite literally a trip.
Behold my miracle. Behold my miracle. My staff has risen. My staff has risen.
It's been a long time, huh?
That would be a miracle for me, you gotta admit. My staff has risen.
Man, art is messy. But
Oh, we will sell a little head. We have agreed that we will at least degrade in our standards to selling. We will sell you a little head. Give a shout out though to our 4 viewers. They're
Yeah.
cool folks, you know.
3, 2,
3, 2.
1.
What have I done? What have I done?
Uncle Bob, you fucked up. You fucked up again.
You fucked up again, boy. Whoops, we cussed. Dad would say that when he's getting ready to kick our ass or beat our ass. You fucked up again, boy. You knew you was getting your ass kicked in.
What about the phone bill?
One time I ran up this phone bill talking to this girl that I was dating in West Virginia. It was like all the way to West Virginia. You fucked up again, boy. He punched me, and I had a mouthful of like Cheerios or something, and knocked the Cheerios out of my mouth. And my mom was like, "He done paid the bill," and he felt all guilty about it.
Yeah.
But Actually, I was just like, all right, man, it's cool. I don't know if it was because I was getting laid then. I was like, it's cool. I got a BJ last night. We're cool. Dad was surprised as I was. He's like, right on, son. Because I knocked the Cheerios right out of your mouth. And it's cool that you can shake that off. Yeah, I'm pretty cool by getting punched in the face.
Thanks, Dad.
I'm pretty cool. I can usually let it
He
go.
said, wow, son, I'm really proud that you just took my punch like a man.
Yeah.
Hey, Uncle Bob,
Huh?
you know, like, if you fuck up, you can always just claim it's modern art.
Yeah, that's what I was just now thinking.
I mean, the Romans, even, you know what I mean?
I don't know.
The Romans, their wives would shave their head after they came back to war, or from war, so they could transition from fucking the men easier.
Oh my God.
That's a true fact.
I
The
didn't
wives
know-
would shave their heads when they'd come home from war.
I didn't know that. Blunt City. We do get rich. We're going to start our own community and call it Blunt City. We're going down to Blunt City. See our friends, Winter and Panda. The Blunt City limits.
Of course, nowadays we would call that Michigan. We're going to Blunt City.
Yes, once again, Uncle Panda's made a complete jackass of himself. If Howard Cosell was like sports commentating my life, once again, it seems that Panda has screwed his life up. Fun to me. Okay.
Alright, folks, I tried something new. I don't think I really like it, but I like the style.
And I'm not done because I'm old, but if I finish it, I will bring it. Don't pull your face off, folks. It might be painful.
Where'd you get your outfit from?
Well, Mother picked this outfit out for me at the Walmart children's area Blue Light Special there, you know.
Your mom?
Yes, Mother likes to pick out my underwear and my clothing.
How old is she?
She's 93 now. She still puts my name on my underwear so that the jocks don't give me the wedgies.
The wedgies.
Yes, I can give me the wedgies and the purple nurples.
Purple nurple.
That hurts my nipples. Like a flash! Whoa, Mother!
Oh, baby.